If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connor's Music.
Welcome to John Connors live from Connors Music in Keswick, Ontario, Canada. This is the Blue Jays playoff edition, as per request. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I'm a sports fan in general, and a Toronto sports fan. You know, growing up just an hour north of, or less than now, with the highway coming up to Keswick, of Toronto. You know, I grew up cheering for the Toronto Argonauts, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Toronto Blue Jays. Occasionally kept an eye on the Toronto Raptors when they got a basketball team. I thought that was kind of fun. And the Toronto Rock, the lacrosse team. So here we go. It's Blue Jays Day, final day of the regular season. And as our big requester of Blue Jays Day here on John Connors Live points out here, game one is Friday. Let's go. So game one, he's referring to the playoffs, and they're hosting. And I think it's an afternoon game. I was checking it out because the Connors brothers are playing live at Finn McCool's in Newmarket on Friday night. And I thought, oh, good thing I prepped all this Blue Jays stuff for John Connors Live. I might have to pull it back out on Friday at Finn McCool's. And although we might do that, it may not be as important because the game might be all wrapped up and they'll have their first playoff win of this year in the books. That's my expectation. That is my prediction, with Alek Manoah on the mound and them playing Seattle. There we go. And Dan, hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Don't worry, there will be songs. It's not a sports chat night only. There will still be tunes. And hey, Phil, thanks for tuning in. And I know Jess is a Jays fan. So hi, awesome. And thanks for tuning in, and go Jays go. I'm wearing my baby blue. And I was going to wear my Jays hat, but I did walk out of the house without it. It's one of the older ones with the maple leaf in the background. And I thought that'd be kind of fun. And I could actually get the hat on with my in-ear monitors. Whereas, again, with the big headphones on, I guess I could have put the hat on and the headphones over. But anyways, I forgot the hat when I walked out this morning. So no hat. And here we go. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's play ball. I love that. And we got the ball caps and the baseballs. Thanks, Sandra, for adding that. So there we go. So I've got all sorts of little bits of gear. I'm just going to tell you about the guitar first, and then what I'm plugged into, I will show you after. I'm going to do a bit of a rock tune that definitely has some sports influence in it. Then I've got an original song that is our sort of sports song I'll tell you about. And then, of course, the request, finalizing it as a for sure Blue Jays night coming up to close out the show. And here we go. Okay, Blue Jays. Maybe a bit of foreshadowing for what's coming later in John Connors live from Connors Music in Keswick. So I picked out this Ibanez Electric because if you get it, oh, that's the right lighting right there. It's blue. If you get it on this lighting, it's pretty purple. Maybe that would be old Raptors, Blue Jays, Argos, Maple Leafs. Right? Isn't that cool? It's a chameleon finish. And it was the only blue electric that we had in stock. So I thought, well, I'll just have to, well, I don't know if I'll try to hold it on the right angle the whole time, because that's like that. Okay. Anyways, let me cue this up and we'll give you a tune here and we'll go from there. So this song is by Tom Cochrane and Red Rider. I thought you got to go Canadiana too if you're going Blue Jays Day, and but the song was actually more geared to hockey. I'm going to throw in a little baseball allusion reference, but yeah, it probably will swing back to hockey just because that's, you know, you got Canadian sports songs, they're probably about hockey, right? Anyways, here we go. Let's see if I'll prop it up like that.
Was a kid, he'd be up at 5, take shots till 8, make the thing drive. Out after school, back on ice. That was his life. He was gonna play in the big this cold northern town. You work in the mill and get laid in the ground. You're gonna jump up here with the game. Real fast and tough is a clear lane to the big league. Whoa, my boy's gonna play in the big league. My boy's gonna turn some heads. My boy's gonna play in the big leagues. My boy's gonna knock him dead. Oh, in the big league. All the right moves when he turned 18. Scholarship in school on a big U.S. team. Out with his girl near Lake McLean. Hit a truck doing 70 in the wrong lane to the big league. Oh, my boy's gonna play in the big leagues. My boy's gonna turn some heads. My boy's gonna play in the big leagues. My boy's gonna knock him dead. Whoa, in the big leagues. Never can tell when you might come down. Never can tell how much you get. Just don't know how you can never tell. Sometimes late at night I hear the ice crack. Sounds like thunder and it rips my back. Sound inside in the morning I hear the sound. Sheets metal to the big leagues. See the hockey? Whoa! My boy's gonna play in the big league. My boy's gonna turn some heads. My boy's gonna play in the big leagues. My boy's gonna knock him dead. Whoa, in the big leagues. My boy's gonna play in the big leagues. Oh, in the big leagues. Whoa, in the big leagues.
There we go. That was fun. A little Tom Cochrane there came together. It's a song I've always heard on the radio, and I thought, oh, I need a sports theme song. So I dug that one out yesterday, started working on it, and it was challenging vocally. Tom Cochrane's way up there. So for those of you really keeping track, I did take it down one full tone. I transposed the tune from the original key of D down to C. But anyways, either way, Dan says it sounded great. So that's a good sign. And all right, now I'm going to tell you what I plugged into, because I thought I was getting some pretty sick guitar tone with this not crazy expensive electric. It's dual humbuckers, which I knew I needed if I was going to do a Tom Cochrane rock tune. And although it has what's called the 5-way selector, which gives you sort of single coil selections. Now I use the bridge pickup humbucker for that entire song. But then I plug this thing into the Laney Mini ST Super G. You will not believe me, will you, that it was in such a tiny amp. I'm going to turn my screen. I'm going to be careful here because this has gone wrong before. But over here, you see my jacket hanging up, the door. And here is the guitar amp rig. I've got a Shure SM58 just plopped there in front of the Laney Mini ST Super G. No effects other than what was built into the amp. If you get fancy, you can connect this thing with an iPad and do all sorts of cool effects. But all I did was put a little gain on and then delay. Oh, sorry, I turned the volume down here. I'm going to turn it up. Hear that delay? I thought that'd be kind of fun for get that little whop. I could crank the delay up or crank the volume of the delay separately.
Gonna be alright. Gonna be here tonight. Could have been sweet as wine. Could have been a lady.
Anyways, I'm having too much fun here with that delay. I love that effect. I'm going to turn it back down a wee bit. And it's all coming out of this little Laney amp. These things, we got a couple in stock. And they'd be a great gift idea, or just if you're looking for something for home practice or at the office. It's right here on my desk for $159.99. Steve Vai. See, I turned it and I pulled my Ethernet cable. Got to be careful. I lost the little, the little plastic tab with my Ethernet cable. It broke off. So he says this guitar he thinks is a Steve Vai design. That's very possible. Steve Vai and Ibanez have definitely partnered on lots of guitars. This is the GRG 120 SP. As far as I know, the Steve Vais are all the gem models where you get like the handle built into it. But this does have a Steve Vai vibe to it with the RG cut and a kind of Steve Vai type color. And then, of course, I'm playing it just like Steve Vai would. But this one's only $389.99. The Steve Vai, like the gem models, are quite a bit more expensive. Gotta be loud this weekend. There you go. So hopefully that's also a reference to this loud but mini Laney Mini ST Super G amp. Okay, I'm going to switch over to an acoustic for this next tune. So just give me a sec here. Just running out of leash. Anyways, thanks for tuning in and hanging out. And we got new people tuning in here. Gary says hi. How you doing, Gary? And we want to do a big tailgate party. That would be fun for sure. Where are we hosting that? It's a good idea, though. So I can't do it Friday afternoon. I'll be getting ready, like I said, for my gig at Finn McCool's. It's funny, as we're doing this, I just saw a notification about a post about the Finn McCool's event. So anyways, so I've got this acoustic, and I'm not plugged in. I'm just flipped the SM58. So I'm just going to crank that sucker up a little bit because this guitar is not as loud as the amp. That's too much. I'll just get it away from the sound hole a bit. They say sometimes the shoulder or 12th fret. All right, that should work. All right, so this is a song that I wrote to do with my band, the Connors Brothers. Actually, we've got a video coming out soon because we did a sort of re-release of this, a re-recording in video for Canada Day. But we originally recorded it to submit it for a Hockey Night in Canada contest to get your song on Hockey Night in Canada, which would have been like, you can already tell we didn't win because I said would have been just a huge honor, and I would have been so excited about it. So that didn't happen, but we still got a good song out of it. I think that people seem to enjoy when we play it. And again, we played it on for Rogers for Canada Day, and I'm going to play it for you now. Now, again, this is more of a hockey song, so we're going to do one more sports-related tune for Blue Jays Day, and then I'll give you a full-on Blue Jay song after this. So here we go. This song's called, I'm going to just throw my strap on. It's called We Say O Canada, which we'll be singing before the Jays games, of course. So that's why I thought it was still appropriate. I'm going to fix something here. Sorry. Just getting a little picky here. Let's do this. All right, let's try that. Okay, here we go.
There's something in the air tonight, something in the mood. We got the tension with a knife that's growing in this room. When the anthem starts and the fans all stand, anticipation grows. When the singer hits the climactic notes, passion that we know. And we say, oh, we say, oh, we say, oh, Canada. Something that affects us all, but we don't understand. The adrenaline of facing off this challenge that was grand. The time is now, we're standing tall in the face of all of this. When the whistle blows, the game begins. Time will tell the best. We say, oh, we say, oh, we say, oh, Canada. When I step out there and I hear the crowd, that's when I dig deep down, wanna make them proud. We say, oh, we say, oh, we say, oh, Canada.
There we go. We say, oh, Canada, Connors Brothers original. And you know what? I was thinking, like, as far as what references hockey, maybe it was just the face-off line. And the rest really would fit for any sport. Something in the mood, tension with an eye, like in a room, but, you know, Sky Dome, Rogers Center, sort of a room. Anyways, and Chris, thanks for commenting on the jersey. I appreciate that. This is Blue Jays night here on John Connors Live as we're getting ready for playoffs starting this Friday. Phil, thanks so much for the applause and the comment. Thank you for that. And Dan throws in this with thumbs up and says he loved it. So if you want to check out the full arrangement of it, you know, we've got it on our maple flavored album, but the new sort of rendition of it coming out with a video soon. So thanks for that. I'm going to flip over to the other guitar. It was funny. A couple of things so I don't forget. Housekeeping items. One was that I was going to tell you guys about the strings I threw on this guitar. I use a heavier gauge string because I do down tuning with it. So right now I've got it in what's called D standard, everything down one full step. And sometimes I use it for an open C tuning to play Ahead by a Century. I've done it before on the live stream, and I might do it this Friday at Finn McCool's. Anyways, or other live events. But you need a thicker string typically if you're going to go that low with your tuning. Otherwise, your string tension just gets, and you'll hear the rattling off the frets. But this still carries a lot of tension. But when the tuning's lowered, it's not as tense as it would be at standard. So it's easier on the neck, and not as hard on the fingers as it would be if these were right up to full tension. So that's the idea with the drop tuning, going with the heavy string concept. And I was really excited. They released, D'Addario released an EX or an XS acoustic string in the gauge I needed for this guitar, which was 13 to 56 or 12 to 56. I was going to bring the packaging in, and but this is what happened. Okay, I'll give my excuse. Here's my excuse. Here's my reason. So I was busy with stuff in the shop all day, and I wanted to do the song, and I wanted to use this guitar, but it needed new strings, and I forgot. So at about 7:45, I went, I need to restring this guitar to use it for tonight. So these strings have been on for just like 45 minutes. So not a great way to demonstrate the long-lasting ability that goes with a D'Addario XS string, but it definitely, you can put them on and use them right away, which normally we'd be like wary of because strings do need a little stretching out. But this got me through the tune anyways, so it needs a little stretch and tune still, but not as much as I would say other strings sometimes require. All right. What else? Okay. So John Connors Live is now moving to a first and third Wednesday of the month format. We appreciate all the support. You guys tuning in every week. We'll be creating Facebook events with our post. And I'll make sure to post a little earlier, and you can invite people to it. We're going to invite friends to it to watch. And we want to continue the show. But instead of every Wednesday at 8:30, it'll be first Wednesday and third Wednesday of the month. That's also partly, there's lots of reasons, but one of them is there's these great jams popping up locally in town. Erin Blackstock, if I got the name right. Yeah, Erin. She runs one at Turkey Shoot Brewery here in Keswick on Wednesdays. And Jamie Lynn runs one at Symposium on Wednesdays. And there may be more. So if you know about other jams, post them in the chat there. Of course, our very own Joe Connors runs a kitchen party jam, but that is a little bit invitational. And I think he's got some stuff planned for that. That'll be out in the community. But we want to make sure you got room to get out and experience music in its live format as well. But please do continue to tune in Wednesdays at 8:30 on the first and third. Yeah, this is another issue. Hockey is often on Wednesday, but I think correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, but I think the Leafs home opener is next Wednesday against the Montreal Canadiens. Is it next Wednesday? Which means there won't be a live stream on the home opener, and I might just be watching some of that home opener. I'll have it streaming here at the shop when I'm here. So there you go. I'll tell you one of the other reasons is I'm going to be helping out with one of my son's hockey teams. And there you go. See, yes, home opener next Wednesday for the Leafs. It's a great time to be a sports fan of Toronto sports because we've got, the Blue Jays hitting the playoffs. We got the Argos excelling and coming up on playoffs. We got the Leafs season starting. And I think the Raptors start soon too, right? I kind of casually watch the Raptors. You can't be a fan of like everything, right? Oh, here we go. Perry does open mic at the Lion and Sun on Woodbine. When does he do that, Chris? Is it on Wednesdays as well? I don't know why Wednesdays is like open mic night or jam nights, but there you go. Thank you for that. So you want to get out and check out these jams. And there's live music, like Chris, it was instrumental, maybe the main dude organizing kitchen party at the Puffin in Queensville, and they have live music. But this is good news. The Lion and the Sun Jam on Woodbine there, not far from Keswick, is on Thursday. So that's there you go. No, I don't think the opener's on Thursday. Luke, I think it's on Wednesday. Double check that. And then I think the playoff game for the Blue Jays is a 4:07 opening pitch. So there you go. All right, I'm going to switch guitars again and play the much requested song of the night. back to the blue guitar for this one. I'll give it another fresh tune up. He's looking. Oh, he might be right. It might be the season opener. So not the home opener. Okay. Thanks for this. A good little sports dialogue we've been having tonight. So the first game of the season on Wednesday in Montreal, but then maybe home on Thursday for the home opener. There you go. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to a game. If you want to bring me to a game, guys, you know, give me a shout. I'll go with you. It's funny singing the song Big League by Tom Cochrane. Even the first time I heard it, I thought you don't want to put pressure on your kids, but it is nice to let them dream. So instead of saying, you know, my son's going to be in the big leagues, just help them enjoy both sport and music. It's great. It's a great balance if you. So he says, buy me tickets, John. Oh, yeah. Oof. So you know, sport and music, if you can have a nice balance, you know, childhood like I did, you get music and athletic combined, or even just something physical. Maybe sport isn't the thing for you, and maybe music isn't the thing for you, but find something that serves your artistic brain and something that gets you out and you physically active. So that's my thought. All right, let's do the tune. All right. Oh, I got to turn my mic to face my amp here. Otherwise, you won't hear it as nicely. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, my gosh. It's falling apart. Okay. All right. So I accidentally, with my machine head, put that comment back up. Let's get rid of that one. And let's turn the mic back down on this. Get it to a reasonable volume. How's that?
Diamond, you got your 9 men, you got your hat and a bat, and that's not all. You got the bleachers, got 'em from spring to fall. You got a dog and a drink and an umpire's call. What do you want? Let's play ball. Is that a fly ball or is it a seagull? Coming in from the lake just to catch the game. It's the last inning. Our guys are winning. Chaser, a smoker, a strike, and you got no doubt. What do you want? Let's play ball. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. It's a beautiful evening, fans, at the ballpark when the game starts. With summer breezes, sun's going down. It's all dark at the ballpark. That's okay. It's a night game. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. I hope you sang along. Bring on the White Sox, bring on the Bo Sox, bring on the Mariners, the Rangers, and the Yankees too. We'll beat the Guardians, we'll beat the Tigers, we'll beat the A's so bad you could make them Billy Blue. What do you want? Let's play ball. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Okay, Blue Jays, sing from home. Let's play ball. One more time. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball.
There we go. What do you think, Laj? Luke Cooney, what do you think? Did I hit it? There we go. That was the long requested. Over weeks he was saying, "Can you play the OK Blue Jays song?" Thanks so much for that, Dan. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun working on it. Great little chord progression. The song was written in 1983. So, I was 2 years old when it came out. But I did see a game at CNE Stadium before they'd moved to the Rogers Center or Skydome. Phil, thanks for this. Oh, look at all the thumbs up and applause. Okay, so what do we got here? Swing and a dive, get out ball, and it's get out ball. There we go. I love that. All right, you like it? And Jody Matt puts her face in there. Nice. I get you. Maybe you're trying to make a comment. I don't know. Anyways, thanks guys for tuning in for Blue Jays night here, John Connors Live. And let's go Jays go, and we'll see where we're at in 2 weeks when we return on the third Wednesday. And like I said, watch for the Facebook event and the posts still go up on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So not much changing, just not every Wednesday. You'll come and see me online here, live from Connors Music, first and third Wednesdays of the month. And thanks for the applause here from Twitch, Hamsword Jr. So thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. And I hope you sang along. I was hoping somebody would say, we were singing at home. One last chance here.
Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball.
And we'll end with let's go. Have a good night, guys. And thanks for tuning in again. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Oh, okay. No, we're going to end with that. You're singing along. That's awesome. Thanks, Sandra. All right. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you again.